Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of We Are Going Somewhere. It's the end of November. Winter is almost here, but before it settles, we're getting this another really beautiful fall day, and we're certainly going to take advantage of it today. Let's assume you are a beginner photographer, and maybe you're going to do this for a living. So you're about to make some equipment decisions. The two most obvious choices are still Canon or Nikon. There are other brands that are making a lot of progress, and you can certainly pick them, but most serious professional photographers are still looking to choose between these two. And I've never been a basher of one or the other, but I do think Canon skin tones are way better. It's, of course, this is a crazy discussion that has been going on for years. Everybody makes their own choice. In terms of the equipment and how it performs, there isn't really huge difference that would advantage one or the other. It's really about your preferences. But there is one gigantic element that puts Canon a little bit forward. And it's not really the size of this lens. When you sign up with Canon and purchase a certain amount of their equipment, which I've been doing for years, you can become a member of so-called CPS, Canon Professional Services. It's a yearly program that gives you some advantages when you clean and service your cameras with Canon. If you shoot a lot, your lenses are gonna get dented, broken, and your cameras will have some defects and fixes. The shutter will die at some point. So sooner or later, you're gonna have to service your equipment. The CPS program helps with that. So basically, it's a non-brainer for a lot of Canon users. Now, the enormous perk of being a CPS member is you can loan any equipment for evaluation period, and it doesn't cost any additional money. A lot of people don't even know about it. It's truly a wonderful thing because you get to play with toys like this one. And today we're gonna shoot with this lens and show you guys why this is so absolutely awesome for portraits. The blurriness in the background, the effect that the new iPhone 7 Plus is trying to reproduce so hard, is called bokeh. I'm not sure that's how it's pronounced because different photographers pronounce it in different ways, but let's stick to bokeh for the purpose of today's vlog. Different lenses produce different bokeh. The definition of bokeh is basically the lens's ability to produce really smooth, nice, awesome, pleasing looking background in images. This lens produces absolutely beautiful, gorgeous, amazing bokeh. It is incredibly heavy, so it's definitely not your daily shooter, nowhere near that. But for special assignments, and especially portraits and sports, it's incredible. If you look at these few frames I just took of the blue dog in our backyard, there's basically nothing but blurred colors in the background, which is absolutely beautiful because with this lens, you can shoot beautiful portraits almost anywhere. It almost doesn't matter what's in the background because whatever that is, it changes into a blur of colors. Isn't that convenient? This little Fiat car had eyelashes.
It did its makeup this morning, just like me.
We used to drive those babies all the time. Not this particular model. They used to be...
You mean yours didn't have eyelashes?
Mine didn't have eyelashes.
So it wasn't a model at all?
And it was definitely smaller inside than the car we just spotted on the highway.
That was smaller than that one?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god.
But it motorized Poland back in the days. Everybody had one. Which again has nothing to do with what's happening in today's episode. It's a little bit of a technical fun episode and a little bit of a cancer fight update because we're going to a... Where are we going? CAT scan?
Yes, we're going to a CAT scan. And we're late.
Well, you shouldn't have said that because Carolina will laugh at us again. Wasn't my fault, by the way. And anyway, it was all your fault.
It was my fault because I was trying to get that print sale up.
Print sale. So
But the print sale is expiring today. Should I extend it for tomorrow?
You should extend it.
Since you're doing this video right now?
Yes, you should
So
extend it so when this video is posted, the print sale is still going on.
Okay.
Our Cyber Monday deal. Get some prints, guys. Make your house prettier with Blondie's artwork. They are awesome and they're definitely worth your hard-earned dollars because they will prettify any room, or you can use them as a gift for someone, and then that person will be very happy this holiday season because you came up with a thoughtful gift and you helped Blondie fight cancer. 2 kills birded with 1 stone. Back at the hospital for about maybe like 27th time this year, maybe more.
I feel like it was more, but maybe I'm wrong.
Maybe 54th time. It's either 27th or 54th, I feel like. Really? Don't you honk at me.
They honked at you.
Don't you honk at me.
They probably had their rear backup camera on and they saw your camera right in front of them.
Sick bastards. Are you ladies fixing something or are you just doing Christmas decorations? Well, if you fall down, at least you're in hospital.
That's right.
And you should have good insurance, right?
You'd be surprised.
Why the CAT scan today was important is because this is the one after finishing the 6 cycles of chemo. So whatever they see on it will determine the next steps, the next course of treatment, and it will give us the idea of how well Blondie responded to the so far chemo. Correct? Back to working with the 400mm 2.8 lens. Take a look at these photos. They were just taken in the parking lot, in an ugly parking lot. And I focused on the background just to show you guys what really was in the background of these photos.
David.
Go here?
Wait. No.
No. So the bouquet that I was talking about before looks just like a bunch of colors in the background. It's fantastic. For photos shot in a parking lot, as long as you have good light, which right now the sun is setting, so the light is beautiful, and of course a gorgeous subject, you cannot go wrong with this lens for portraits.
Whoa!
Pretty neat, huh?
Uh-huh.
Come on, let's take your picture. Come outside, we'll take your picture. With this pocket-sized camera. It's good for selfies, look.
Okay, now I'm recording her.
Wait. Did I say we're done?
No.
So awesome. It's like
What?
only white in the background. Look how cool.
Wow.
Can I see? How'd they do that?
Put her somewhere that's not white. Put her somewhere with that pretty dots.
So this is basically the background we were working with for this photo. Isn't that amazing? The photography Rambo, the camera Mad Max, the lens king, the shutter Robocop, the explorer of light.